So all the villagers were curious. What is the circus? And they made a very big advertisement. The circus, big show, animals, and many different things. So the people were excited. It's a small village, in India. They didn't know nothing about this. So okay, what we have to do? Everybody, we have to pay a ticket. Just buy a ticket, and then the day we start, you enter and you see the show. So all the people very excited, very well dressed. They buy the ticket to enter the circus, and there were many people waiting for enter the circus. There was one rule: they could enter only one person per time. Only one person per time. And so they made a queue, and people that were lucky, like here when there is the Black Friday, Black Friday? People, they wait 2-3 days before to enter the first, to have the best things. So the same, they were waiting there, and the force was there, very excited, spent lots of money to buy the ticket, very well dressed, waiting days and days, waiting to enter, and finally the big day arrived, the day of the show arrived. So he said, okay, the first person can enter, and this person entered. And nobody was there. Anything. Just was the tent completely empty. Nothing was there. So he started to say, hey, what's going on here? Hello? Nobody's there? Start shouting. Is everyone here? Nobody answered. Then he starts shouting more and more. Hey, I pay a ticket to see a show. Where is the show? And all of a sudden, one big man arrived. This man arrived there. He said, hey, I have to see the show. I paid the ticket. Why why nothing is here? And this guy, very big guy, came in front of him, and he just slapped. He gave a slap in his face, like this. Very strong. Wow. Hey, what are you doing? I pay a ticket to see a show. And then again, wow, another slap. And he was shouting more and more. Hey, come on, I pay a ticket. You told me that there is a show. I want to see the show. Another slap and then a kick in the back, and he kicked him off the circus, out in the sand. He fell down in the sand, in the mud. It was a little bit dirty also. And then, oh my God! And now all the other people waiting in the queue to enter into the circus. He said, oh, now what can I tell them? No, I cannot be done. And then he just adjusted himself, made very nice again, and the other people were waiting and said, so what's happening? How is the show? Oh, he said, you cannot imagine how beautiful the show is. It's a very beautiful show. He wanted to admit what happened to him, So it's a very beautiful show. So the second in queue, he was more excited. I want to enter. And this happened again. He entered again, and nobody was there. And again, shouting. And again, the same man came and again slapped to him. And this happened again. And when he was kicked out again, in the mud again, he thought the same. I said, oh my God, I cannot say what happened really to me. And he again said that the show was beautiful. And so all the people in queue were excited to enter into this show. And this is how we are here in this material world. This is how we react in this material world. So you speak to people. How are you? Oh, everything is fine. Everything is fine. They have so many problems. They are dying at any moment, but everything is fine. Material nature is slapping us at every moment, but everything is fine. So this is the position we are holding in this material world. But it's like this. Material world is very, very difficult to overcome. You say that the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Daivi esha guna durataya. Very, very, very difficult to overcome. No? Gunamai, the material nature made by the guna. Guna are very strong. If we have to stay in ignorance, we stay in ignorance. If we have to stay in Sattva Guna, we are bound by Sattva Guna. No? Guna means also ropes. They bind us in this material world. We are bound by them. And the Gunavatar, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, they don't have affection to anybody. I mean, they don't show affection. Because they have to follow their duty. They have to apply their duty properly. Gunavatar. Now, it's not true. It's not true. They don't show affection to everybody, because they show affection to somebody. They show affection to Gudakesha. No Gudakesha? Arjuna? Yeah, no. Evam Utto Rishikesho Gudakeshena Bharata. When Krishna was driving the chariot of Arjuna, yeah? And Arjuna asked him to bring him in front of in the midst of the two army. Yeah, exactly. And Krishna did it. Okay, and at that moment, Krishna, it is called Rishikesha, the master of the senses, obviously. It is there, and Arjuna is called Gudakesha. Now, obviously, Gudakesha, Gudakesha means one who has mastered the sleep. Just to say that he's not, it looks like he's confused, but he's just playing a game. He's a pure devotee, cannot be confused. Any pure devotee cannot be confused. He can just play this game because Krishna wanted to show everything to us, and so that is why it's called Gudakesha. But Srila Visvacharya Thakur said that Gudakesha has another very sweet meaning. Guda Akesha. Guda means sweet. Gur, Gur. Everyone know Gur? Here, Gur is the product of the sugar cane. Gur. It's very, very sweet. The sweetest thing. Goda means sweet. The sweetest things. Like Gaudiya Vaishnavism. It's the sweetest Vaishnavism. Gaudiya Vaishnavism. We are attracted by sweetness. Goda Desh. The Goda Desh, Old Bengal is the place where this sugar can grow. That's why it's called Goda Desh. But Goda Desh is because it's sweet. We are attracted by this sweet. Goda, so sweet. Akesha. Akesha means Aka-isha. A is Vishnu. Krishna says in the 10th canto of Bhagavad Gita, the letters between the letters I am the letter A. A. Sorry, A is in Italian. A. Okay, so A, Kesha, A is Krishna, Vishnu, Ka is Brahma, Isha is Shiva. So Akesha, Gunavatar. They are so much attracted by the Guda, by the sweetness of the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna, that Srila Visvacharya Thakur said that how can they show their powers, their Ashvarya to this person who just is ordering Krishna, and Krishna is due by love is following his order. So this Narayana, this Krishna and Arjuna, the relationship between the devotee and Krishna, the devotee and the Lord, the relationship between the devotees is such a sweet thing, is such a sweet taste that not even the Gunavatar can show. I mean, they have to show affection even to them. The relationship between the devotees is so sweet. When we come here, we just taste this sweetness. I came here from India, from Sicily. Sorry, not from India, from Sicily, from Italy. I came to their ashram. It's very cold. I'm suffering the cold very much, I tell you. Yeah, really. But, I mean, these two devotees, they switch off the heating in their room just to give more strength in the heating in my room. Can you imagine? No. This is sweetness. Today we're driving here, and Maharaj was speaking a little bit in English with me, a little bit in German, because I don't speak German, I don't understand a word in German, and he doesn't understand a word in English. So he was speaking a little bit in English to me, a little bit in German to him, just because to make us comfortable. This is sweetness. No? Relationship between devotees is so sweet. And that's why we are attracted by this relationship. This is what we are looking for. Sweetness in our relationship. And the devotee, this great devotee, they do anything. They come to this world, actually. No? We are trying to understand by some knowledge, by some studying, what about the spiritual world, something about the spiritual world, what the spiritual world is. We are not really understanding what this material world is, actually. Okay. But we make some effort, but they live in that world. They come here out of affection, out of love, really. They are so sweet. They do anything to try to give us that taste to us also. That's the greatest of these devotees. Really, they do anything. Vaikuntha Vritti, they use anything they can to give us the sweetness of this understanding. Once it happened in one village, I think it was near Rishikesh in India. Okay, there was a place. This village, there were a band of dacoits, of thieves. And sometimes at night time they were going to the houses and steal everything from the houses. Okay. One day arrived this one devotee there. And this devotee, morning time, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, was just going in the street and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, so loudly. Using this big katha, what do you call it? Jaja. Making so much noise. He said, nobody could sleep. Nobody could sleep. Everybody were awake. And so the thieves couldn't enter the houses because everybody were there sleeping, awake. And he was chanting, Jiv Jaro. So these thieves, after 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, they started thinking, we cannot go ahead like this. Our business was very good. Now everything is polluted because of this devotee. So we have to do something. And they thought that they could raptar, you say, they could
capture.
Yeah, they could capture him and eventually kill him. Okay, and so they did. They captured this devotee. They said, okay, now we have a rule. There were 12 thieves, a band of 12 thieves. With this devotee, 13 people. Okay, the 12 thieves said, we have one rule. No, we give you 2 choices. First choice, you want to continue to be a devotee like this, so we kill you. This is the first choice. The other choice, you join us. You became like us, and so you stay with us. Okay, what would you do? I'm asking you. What would you do? You would join it, yeah? Everybody else, you would join also, or you would be killed? You would join us. Yeah, everybody would join, yeah? Yeah, this is intelligence. The devotee joined. They said, okay, I joined. And they had a rule in this group of dacoits. They have a rule. This, every one of us can be the chief for 1 month. Everyone is the leader of the group for 1 month, and everybody else follow what the leader says. So he didn't have any doubt. Okay, I follow. But he was the last one who joined the group. So he had to wait 12 months. For 12 months, he took off his dress, civil dress. And then every night he was going with the thieves to steal in the houses of people. He was a devotee. And he was going, stealing the houses of people for 12 months continuously. He saved his life. First month, second month, every month one different leader. After 12 months, it became his turn. His turn to be the leader of the group. Okay, so he said, now everybody goes to the barber. Everybody cut the head. Everybody, they cut the hair. Everybody. Just like the Sika. Okay? So everybody with the hair cut with the Sika. Everybody with tilak. Now everybody with clothes. Devotees clothes. So the 12 thieves and the leader, the devotee, they were all dressing like this. Okay? Obviously, they were thieves, so they were just following what the devotee was doing. They were just imitating because they had to. Okay? Because he's the leader, we have to do what he's doing. So they were just imitating it. And imitating it, he was starting every morning chanting, every morning bathing, now every morning chanting the mantra, then reading Bhagavatam, then taking prasada every morning. And after 1 month, we say, okay, they were already, they were starting enjoying this, okay. I said, okay, now we all go to Vrindavan. And they went to Vrindavan after 1 month. And there they will say this group of people doing the parikrama, doing all the devotional activities, and they started just saying with this devotee and having association with others devotee. They started just imitating it. But due to the strength of the association of the devotee, to the mercy of the devotee, they could start having some taste. And then they went to the step, to the other step. They didn't imitating only. They were just doing by themselves. They were just enjoying being a devotee. And this is a true story. This is what's happened. You know that association with devotees is very, very strong. Association with devotee can light in our hearts, can kindle in our hearts the taste for devotional activity. Association with devotee is so strong that it can give us bhakti. It can despertar, it can awaken bhakti in our hearts. Chaitamita, this Krishna Bhakti Jamme Mule Hoi Sadhu Sangha. We are in association with the devotee. Bhakti take birth in our heart. Krishna Prema Jamme Tenomura Mukyame. And even when Prema for the Lord is awakened, this same association is very, very important. So I was saying, we are trying with our effort to try to understand all these topics, but actually everything come to us from above, by mercy. We, the devotees who are initiated here, they cannot say that we took initiation. Sometimes we hear, I took initiation. No, initiation was given to you by a guru. No? I found a guru. No, guru was given to you. Guru came to you. We should have this understanding. And that's why I was saying before, first of all, we should understand our real position in this world. Okay? When the first devotees left India to go to preach into here in the Western world, it was in 1933. It was disciples of Bhakti Siddhanta. The time they wrote a book, Sri Chaitanya and his teachings, and Bhakti Hridaya Maharaj was the leader of the group of devotees. I think there were 2 or 3 devotees, no? 3 devotees. He came, and obviously everybody very happy that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur told them, okay, now it's time to go to preach in the West. Now we are ready to go to preach in the West. And he gave a speech before they entered the ship, because at that time they were traveling by boat. Okay? And he told them, now you go, you preach about this message and listen carefully what you say. He told them, you preach, and while preaching, you listen carefully what you say. Obviously, this doesn't mean that you have to be careful of what you are saying, has to be bona fide, has to be exactly what I told you. No? This means that these people, sorry, I say these people, but these devotees, these great souls, no, they are living in that, they call it the subjective world. You know this word? Subjective word. It was a book written by Srila Bhakti Asasya Goswami Maharaj, no? About subjective evolution of consciousness, something like this, no? Subjective world. So, the word of the subject is the spiritual world. And they are into that. For them it's common to, to understand that from that word everything comes down. And for them it was common to deal between them with this understanding. Okay, everything comes from above. We are just a recipient of what comes to us as mercy. And our effort is we want to be a proper recipient. We want to be bona fide recipient. We always look for bona fide guru, but how much bona fide are we? So they listen to what you say, because they were in a plan that whenever authorized person is speaking and a bona fide audience is listening, something new can come from the subjective world, from the spiritual world, to the audience through the medium of the person who is speaking. This is the level of these people, these devotees. Okay, I don't consider myself a devotee. I mean, an aspiring devotee, and thank you to the association of others devotees and aspiring devotees. I can strengthen my desire to listen, because this is the key. From the spiritual world, let's say, it's like a big room, closed, locked, and the owner of the key is not me. The owner of the key is Krishna. Krishna can open that door, okay? So my effort is to have a strong desire to receive the mercy from above. But we were saying before, we are too much conditioned by the guna. So when we realize this, we say, okay, so now what? What's the next step? What can I do now? We have to face our real position. And there is no shame on this. There is no, we don't have to be afraid of admitting where we are. When we are along with the devotee, nobody is judging us. Nobody is saying, oh, he's good on something or he's not good in something. No, everybody is in his own attempt on going ahead. I always thought, I told you before, I'm from Sicily. And Sicily is a very strong land regarding attachment. You ever heard about familia? So we say everything is family there. You know, the mafia family. It's very strong there, really. Ego of the Sicilian is not second to anyone. Really, we are very, very proud. Very much attached. Attachment is very strong there. You know, Odyssea? Have you heard about Odyssea? Homero wrote the Odyssea, and he placed the sirene. You know the sirene, the half fish and half woman. They live there, close to Sicily, in the sea, between Sicily and Italy. And you hear them, and you are so much attached to Sicily. It's very strong attachment. And so ego grow because attachment are the cause of our identification, in this material world. So I tell you, it's very, very strong. But So, I mean, I wasn't surrendering to anybody. Really, in my life, since I was younger, I would never surrender to anybody. But the first time I met a devotee, I was so captured. I was so, okay, yeah, I cannot but surrender to the devotee. Obviously, it's a process, because surrendering means that, no, it's not that now I complete 100%, you know, but it's a process, but it started from there. When I met the devotee, Krishna gave me the chance to have a little taste of the sweetness of the devotee, then I said, okay, here is where I have to stay. And this is due to the mercy that comes from above. And when the only things I can do is to strengthen my desire to listen and to stay in touch with the devotee. Usually we people, they go to temple because they want to show to Krishna that they are going there. They go to have darshan of Krishna. They go to show themselves. And you see, especially in South India, they go there. They start to how do you say? They do like this. They take their how do you say this?
Years.
Yeah, they tell the years. They say, "Oh, I'm a fool. I'm here. I'm a fool. Okay, I'm surrendering to you." They do all these kind of things. You want to, but we don't do this. We try to attract Krishna, and the only way to attract Krishna is to develop some good qualities in our hearts. To develop affection for others, to go out of this selfish way of living where we are in. These are the real things that we have to face day by day. We have to deal with to be able to go ahead. I was telling you the company of the devotee is like we are going to the same direction, and at the first sight it looks like there are devotees very far away from us, like an Indian queue, one by after the other. Looks like this, They are devotees very much advanced, very much ahead, and some maybe are behind us. But this is the first sight. Then this one of the first things I understood with the devotee is this: the line is not like this. The line is like this. We are all shoulder by shoulder. Devotees, they make you feel like this. At the beginning, I was telling, when we are in contact with this great devotee, we feel how far we are, how little we are, but at the same time, how much potential we have also. Okay, with the devotee, with the guru, we feel okay. They are masters. We have this feeling. We have this kind of respect because they are masters. But at the same time, we have the feeling that they are our best friends. Mm-hmm. And they are our best friends. Friends means on the same level. Yeah? So always these two feelings should be there. You also have to speak something, no? Yeah. It was 5 minutes more. Yeah. No, because I want to tell something about friendship. There is a story about Krishna and Sudama about friendship. Because we all look for friends, have a person to whom we can express ourselves. This is also something very difficult. Even with the great devotee, we are not sometimes so sincere to open completely our hearts. Some fear is there eventually, some shame, and be some impression from many lifetimes, and to find a relation where we can open completely is not very easy. But Krishna shows us that it is possible. Okay, here in this world it's difficult to find people to trust on, but not with the devotees. So there is a story that when Krishna went to Sandipani, the Gurukula, and Sudama was already there, and the Guru Sanipani, he told Krishna just he told Sudama to accompany Krishna and Balarama to the hut where they should stay. Okay? And Krishna obviously started say to Sudama that they were best friends. Sudama was the first time he met Krishna, so he said, what are you saying now? Who are you? Why are you saying these things? Was a little bit confused. Anyway, one day it happened that Krishna wanted to show this friendship to Sudama, and he arranged in a way that they had to go outside to collect woods for the fire. In the ashram there is always a fire, and the devotees, they go outside and they collect the woods for the fire. So Krishna and Sudama, was the day that they had to go out. And the Guru Mata, in the Gurukula, there is always a Guru Mata, because the kids, they go there when they are 5 years old. So this Vedic system is teaching us that we don't have to be sentimentalists, but there is real deep sentiment, deep feeling there. Okay? So the Guru Mata is there because they don't want the kid to be separated by the affection of the mother. Okay? So the Guru Mata is taking care of them, of all these kids. And this day the Mata told her, okay, you have to go outside and bring collect some woods, but please don't stay too long outside and don't go too far because raining is coming. And so Krishna said, okay, but we have to collect the dry wood, and around the ashram everything is finished, so we have to go somewhere a little bit far. And the Guru Mata said, okay, so you know what, bring this with you. And she gave them some rice, some puffed rice. It's dry puffed rice. And usually the brahmachari, they have something like this also, to put things inside and close it. Very simple life. Don't have bags, don't have this kind of things. No? But Krishna was completely broken. Many holes were there. So he said, I cannot keep this rice here. He said, please give everything to Sudama. And Sudama brought everything there. Made the knot, and they went. Okay. They were outside collecting the woods, and slowly the sky became covered by dark clouds. Thank you. Yeah. And like this now. Sudama, hurry, we have to go back. We have to go back before the storm is coming. Okay, Krishna, I'm making the knot. So now we go. All of a sudden, they heard the roar of a tiger, and starts raining. So Sudama was trembling. Was fearing the tiger. So Krishna said, oh no, why you are fearing? I mean, you don't have to fear anything because I'm here with you. So you are here with me, who are you? I mean, the tiger is coming, the tiger is approaching, who are you? No? So okay, so don't worry. You know what? Now we jump up to a tree. I know the tiger, they don't jump to the tree, okay? Okay, so Krishna before and then after Sudama, they jumped up to a tree. And they went to a tree. Krishna to a branch and Sudama to another branch. And in the midst there was a serpent. A very big serpent. Snake. Very big snake. No? Also the snake was having shelter in the tree. No? And Sudama more anxiety, more fear. And also Krishna again, but don't worry, I'm here with you. But okay, you're here with me, but there's a snake here. I mean, the tiger is coming. And okay, Krishna speaks the language of everybody, and so he spoke to the snake, and he said, please, he's fearing, so please, you go away. I know that you are taking shelter here, but just for the sake of Sudama, you just please go. No? And the snake goes, so you can imagine the Sudama is completely confused because he's feeling, he's feeling cold, he's completely wet because of the raining, and is seeing Krishna speaking with the snake, completely confused, and then he starts eating the rice. Now, when you are in anxiety, you start eating. People in anxiety, they eat more usually, and he starts eating, and Krishna says, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because here it's puffed rice. When you eat it, say, "What are you doing? Are you eating the rice?" No, he said, Sudama. It's because I'm cold and I'm just the teeth are. I'm moving, and so Krishna, and because he couldn't say another thing because he actually finished the rice completely. And so Krishna told him, "Okay, you know what? I know that when someone has cold, he has to eat something. So some warm meat come. So take out the rice and we eat the rice." But the rice was finished. Sudama ate everything. So Sudama was dead. Oh my God, now what can I say? Oh, you know what, Krishna? When I jumped on the tree, I was in a rush. I was hurried because of the tiger, and I was in fear. And a branch of the tree opened the knot in my talia, and everything was lost. All the rice went gone. So Krishna said, "Okay, don't worry. Last time I came, I took some, I didn't eat, and I have here with me. So please, take it, eat it." So you can imagine Sudama, no. He ate everything. He was lying to Krishna. How could I accept now the rice that Krishna is giving to him? But Krishna insisted, "Come on, we are friends. You are you feel cold. You just told me that you feel cold, so please take it." And Sudama then, couldn't not accept, and they start eating a little bit, And the more they eat, and the more Krishna was insisting, "Please take. No, but I cannot. No, take. You need it. Take. And while eating, he started crying. Because his mood was, wow, he said that we are friends. He's offering me his friendship. But I lied to him. I told a lie to him. I'm not worth of his friendship." And this was the feeling of Sudama. And then he told him, no, I cannot do anymore. But why you are crying? Why you don't accept it? And then he revealed his heart. He told him, "No, it's because I'm not worth of this." I said, "No, I lied to you. I ate everything, and I told you that it was just lost. So I'm not in the position to be your friend." Krishna said, No. When there is friendship, there is not cheating, there is not lying. This is just a test for me to prove how I am a friend of you. It's very easy in this world when we have friendship and something happens, just to finish everything, to stop everything. No, he did something bad to me. He cheated me. He's not my friend anymore. So where is friendship then? There was friendship before? Or was just something that we were living out of some interest? Because we also make friendship out of interest in this world. Yeah. But Krishna is showing us, no. If we have proper feelings, if we have proper sentiments, no. If we have proper friendship, then cannot be one day yes because everything is okay, and one day no because everything is not okay. If there is friendship, there is friendship. If there is a relation out of love, there is relation. Anything can happen. That's why we said everything comes from above, and we have to understand the position where we are, and from that position we make our step forward. And everything will be revealed to us. Everything will be given to us. Because we are part of that. Krishna is coming himself here. Krishna is coming in many ways here, and through the devotees is continuously here. It is said that Krishna is everywhere. In the Upanishad they say that his legs and his hands are everywhere. Advaita Acharya couldn't understand this according to the bhakti, because this is something related to the impersonal aspect of Vishnu, everywhere. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, no, Krishna is everywhere. Why? Because where the devotee is, Krishna is there. Krishna says, I'm not in Vaikuntha, I'm not in the heart of the yogi who are meditating on the Paramatma. I'm where my devotees are chanting my glories. So the devotees are everywhere, Krishna is everywhere. So he's coming and he's continuously here with us. So there is no reason for us to feel unprotected and to feel far from that world that we aspiring to go. But do we have the desire, a real desire to go? Do we have the real desire to stay in touch with that world? How strong is our desire, really? So from there we have to start. We have to recognize it simply. It's a question of, we don't have to, just because I know so many slokas, just because I know so many stories, I'm a pure devotee, while we have some attachments. It's very simple to say, okay, I have some attachment in this world still, but it's the problem. We walk from that stage. It's better to work from that stage with the proper manner, with the proper guidance, instead of pretending to be in other positions. Simpleness. Govinda Swami was very much strong on this point. The first qualities of a devotee he would say, is simpleness. We have to be simple. I remember when, at the beginning, when I joined the movement, I heard that pure devotee, the more they advance and the less they eat. Okay? So when they were serving prasada, I was saying, no, just I don't want anymore. I'm a pure devotee. No, Govinda Swami say, no, you take whatever you need now. Okay? You just be simple. So simple to be simple. I mean, okay? It's much more difficult to pretend. No? And to be simple means, okay, where am I now? Where is my position? Okay. And what do I need really now? No? From the very beginning. From there, we start. What do I really need now? How can I face now relationship? No? The first things that Krishna shows to Arjuna is attachments, okay? So this is the things that we have to start dealing with. Okay? When we start in the moment, we say, okay, we have to be detached to everything. And then we don't have any more relationship with our family members, because we have to be detached. No, doesn't mean this. It means that we have to work on this in a proper manner. No? And it's not just a question of having knowledge. It's a question of practice that knowledge. Practice that knowledge means you are a very... So many people here in Vienna, I think you all live here in Vienna, no? It's a very nice community here. So how we can practically be part of this movement. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he gave a proper understanding on how to be engaged in the movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a practical way at any stage of our growth, at any level of our path. Anything we can do. Everybody of us can have some little engagement in the process of bringing this Krishna consciousness to others. Okay, but any small engagement, any kind of engagement, according to our capacity, is very much important for us and for the others also. When we pretend, we don't do proper service to others. When we do what we can from the position we are, this is what the whole Bhagavad Gita is showing us. Okay, Krishna in that Sanjaya, in that text, say Evamukto Rishikesho Godakesha Bharata Sarayor Bayor Marabe Stapait Maratottama. He said that when Arjuna asked Krishna to bring the chariot in the midst of the armies, Krishna brought him there. Okay, and Stapait Maratottama. He brought the best of the chariot in the midst of the armies. Ratottama. What is Ratottama? There is in the Upanishad, they say that this image of the chariot and the horses. Okay, the horses are the senses of the body. The chariot is the body. The reins is the mind, and the soul is the passenger. And who is holding the reins, who is driving the chariot, is the intelligence. What did Arjuna? He gave to Krishna the service to drive, to drive the chariot. So when we accept also this, we have the Ratottama means we have the best of the body, the best of the chariot. We have the human body. It's very difficult to have this human body. So instead of making speculation and using our small intelligence, material intelligence, and being confused in where we have to go, just give guidance to the divine intelligence, Krishna, and his devotees. This is the simple test that Arjuna showed us. Say, okay, I'm confused, I don't know what I have to do really from the position I am, so you please guide me. When we do this step, we are also in the position of Arjuna, guided by Krishna, and there can be only victory in our life, in our attempt. Well, sorry if I took so much time, and thank you for having so patiently listened. Excuse me if I did some offenses, any offenses I didn't meant.